Hi everyone, I'm going to read you a bedtime story tonight. It was a quiet morning in Professor Chief's house. He was flopped out of bed and looked at the window. Nothing very interesting was happening. The grass was growing perhaps, or maybe it wasn't. If it was too slow to tell. Then he sighed. Today was the first meeting of the Doge. It stood for Department of Gato Expulsion, and it was a government organization designed to figure out how to keep all the cats in Mexigato. It was created by Chewy Wawa, the president of the Canine States of America. Chief didn't want to go because the rest of the Council of Doge were a bunch of rich, self-important loons. Nothing would get done because all of the other members would do exactly what Chewy Wawa wanted, and Chewy Wawa was usually just arrogant and told people to shut up or something. And there was nothing Chief could do because he'd probably get fired if he spoke his mind. Basically, Doge was just a formality to make citizens think Wawa was doing something about Mexico. So he would get reelected at the next election. Chief got on his tie and started out his door. Fortunately, the building the Doge met at was quite near his home, and it took him 15 minutes to walk there. He stopped in front of the burly German Shepherd security guards and flashed his badge. Then they let him in without a word. He wasn't surprised to find that the other members weren't there yet. After waiting a while, the other members stormed in. Before they even sat down, they were yammering on about their great ideas. Once they sat down, they all paused to sip their $300 coffee. Chief quickly took advantage and started to state the idea he'd been thinking about. Guys, we should... But that was as far as he got, because one of the other guys said, all right, so the cats are climbing over the Mexigato wall. My solution is to tell them to go back to where they came from. Who's with me? Arrgh! Everyone but Chief replied. No, Chief said. We have to find a way to keep them out. I propose but that was as far as he got, because one of the other dogs said, we should just tell the gatos to go away. Later, all of the Doge went to the Mexigato wall, except Chief. He stayed behind and watched through the camera of the DRX-20, a drone he invented himself. He expertly piloted it behind the Doge members as they yelled at the cats that crawled over the wall in a steady stream before they could even say anything. The cats threw the Doge Council over the wall into a conveniently placed garbage bin. One of them quickly took out his phone, speed dialed Chewy Wawa, and said, it was Chief, he did it. Well, Chief thought, no one will ever know how to stop the gatos now. The end.